Hi, my name is Oakley. I'm 25 years old and I use he, him pronouns. Originally, I'm from a small town, Brownsville. It's in Vermont. Even people in Vermont haven't heard of it. But right now, I am living in Denver, Colorado, and I'm getting my master's in social work. I am in my final quarter, so over the hump, just almost there. Oh god, my hobbies. I have like weird niche hobbies. I'm a rock climber. I used to be a professional way back in the day when I was a teenager. I was sponsored even at one point. And also, I am a horror writer. I love writing books, and I would say just in general creating a nice story and immersing myself into my own little world. And then, other than that, just spending time with friends, going out, petting dogs, just, I don't know, just a bunch of random shit. I can't even think right now. I wanted to play Ascendance because it really seemed like the ultimate challenge. I'm a person that thrives when I'm competing. I don't know what it is, there's no other stage where I've really been in where I've said, this is my home and this is where I belong. But when I'm competing, I know that I'm pushing myself to my limits, and I feel this like drive and this burn inside of me that says, I will not quit, I will not stop. And so, looking around and looking for games, I'm just like, wow, Ascendance is just this complicated, like, out-of-the-box game that you can't really ever fully plan for, and I want to put myself in that stressful, chaotic environment so I can see truly if I'm the competitor that I believe that I am. I think that I am most nervous for being around people that know who I am. Because I feel that in a lot of situations my reputation can precede me, and I'm known as a person that's very competitive and very smart and very direct and to the point, and I have my agenda and I know what I want to do. So if there are other players here that know who I am or who I've that I have played with, they're gonna just have the ability to ruin my game, really, if they wanted to, and so I'm gonna have to balance those options of, if this person I know them right away, or it's like a keep your enemies close situation. I would say my strategy coming in is to keep things as open as I reasonably can, because I have found that when I go in with a plan, as soon as it deviates a little bit, everything is thrown for an A-wire and I can't even think straight. And so my goal for coming in is to, plan-wise, just allow myself to naturally integrate into the flow of the game and how the other players are being. Because if everyone is kind of on a slow burn, I can't be the person that's like, put the foot on the gas! Like, I can't be the person that stands out, because if you stand out, you get stood on. Would I be a hero or a villain? I would say I'm probably going to just unintentionally be a villain. And what I mean by that is, at the end of the day, it's all about me. Like, I'm here for me, myself, and I. Most of these people that I'm going to be interacting with, my experience has been that people come and go out of my life, and so I can't plan around like, oh, I can't hurt their feelings, I can't, like, do anything shifty or shady because, oh, it's gonna hurt my chance to be friends with them. No, like, my experience has been, if I allow people to get in my own head and I cater what I do based on wanting a long-term relationship with them, it's gonna hurt me and it's going to make me feel regret over what I did. So I am going to be doing whatever it takes to win, and I feel like the way that I do that always comes across as villainous because I do what I need to do to survive, and that's really all there is to it. And what I would say that people are gonna probably perceive me as being probably a very smart person. Like, I don't know what it is, like, people just look at me and instantly know I'm smart, or kind of the opposite sometimes, actually. Sometimes people are like, oh god, like, Oakley just needs to take a minute to step back, but I think that people are gonna see me as this nice, warm, nurturing person up front, because I am a social worker. I want to be a therapist for children. I'm already doing that in my internship through my program. So I just naturally know how to make people feel comfortable. I know how to be inviting to others. So I believe that in the beginning of the game, people will probably see me as this like sweet hero, probably like not like top tier hero, but I think that people will be very quick to warm up to me. That's my hope at least, because that's a lot of what I'm banking on is gonna be like, oh, I will have people be drawn to me and I will have some options. If I have to play from the bottom from the beginning, I'm gonna I don't know if I can deal with the whole like starting from the bottom story. I have not historically done well in situations like that. I would say what I want to take away from this game is a sense of accomplishment. What that looks like, I honestly don't know. I think that that's part of going in with the strategy of not having a strategy, is I don't want to have an expectation about what I'm gonna get out of this. Maybe it will be me winning. Maybe I'll make some friendships and I'll surprise myself, like, because I haven't really in the past. Maybe I will find this new sense of like who I am. Maybe I will gain this new appreciation for being a part of something that I haven't been a part of before. I don't really know what I'm gonna get out of this. I just hope that it's a sense of accomplishment, and whatever that looks like, we'll see what shade it takes. Thinking about why the audience should root for me, to be honest, I think a lot of people aren't gonna root for me because when I am in here and I am speaking and flowing thoughts just out like freely, it comes across as judgmental sometimes. Sometimes I can be a little mean, but I have to get those thoughts out because I have to be my true authentic self or I'm gonna explode. So I think that I am going to be polarizing in the sense that some people are gonna love my free-flowing thinking and some people are gonna see it, and I think a small percentage of people will think I'm nasty, but I think that when given the chance, I really am like a warm, loving person. I think I'm just hard to get to know because I'm very closed off when I am first around others. I'm very much the person that will sit back and let people tell me about themselves. I kind of keep my cards close, and sometimes that accompanied with my judgmental thinking even though I'm a therapist, or going to be one. I don't know, I think that the first few rounds, if I make it through them, please, I think that that's gonna be really hard for some people to digest and understand me, but as the game goes on, I think that Oakley is going to make a lot more sense.